Studies consistently show that more than 90% of your potential customers drop off from taking any desired action or purchasing your products. And this particular pattern is appear across industries, platforms, and business models. For example, like e-commerce, subscription services, or even content creators, even online education platforms. Does this indicate a low marketing effort? Not necessarily. Instead, it highlights a fundamental truth about human behavior, that is, people do not make decisions instantly. Instead, we progress through different stages of awareness, trust, evaluation, and readiness. And when marketing strategies fail to understand this journey, the efforts are misaligned. And this is precisely why marketing funnel analysis is considered as one of the most critical tools of marketing analytics. Because it does not just explains where the disengagement is happening, but it also explains why the disengagement is happening and how you can tackle it with the marketing strategies. Hello everybody, this is Manasvi Nannala, a graduate student in business analytics, and today in this video I'll explain you about the marketing funnel analysis technique. This analysis is defined as a structured data-driven approach to understand consumer behavior and their decision making. And the objectives of this video are to clearly explain what the marketing funnel analysis is in the first place and how the funnel analysis is connected and how the insights from the analysis connected can help you make better marketing decisions. So, throughout this explanation, I'll try to use consistent real world examples to ensure clarity and continuity while also focusing on interpretation, not just surface level metrics. So, without any further delay, let's get into the business. At its core, a marketing funnel is a conceptual model that represents the stages a customer moves through before and after taking a desired action. While terminology may vary slightly across the organizations, the most commonly accepted stages are awareness, interest, consideration, conversion, and retention. Funnel analysis focuses on how users transition between all these stages, where drop off occurs, and what those drop offs reveal about customer experience and readiness. To make it more clear, let me take an example of XYZ online course creator. So, you and me come across a lot of social media posts or advertisement or recommendation about the courses that these creators make, right? So, this is where you're actually getting introduced to a course that the creator is selling. At this stage, at the awareness stage, the goal is only the visibility, not persuasion. So, here, when you get introduced to the course, you get awareness about that particular course or about that brand or a message. And next comes the interest stage, where some people genuinely get interested in the product or the brand and then clicks the link to visit the creator's website and explore the additional content and basically to learn more about this creator or the brand, right? And this is where the curiosity about the product or the brand is built amongst the users or the viewers. And next comes the consideration stage. And this is where actually the viewers evaluate your message, evaluate your brand, evaluate your course, right? Whether they check whether the course aligns with their goals or not, and they review the course content, they review the pricing, testimonials, and also sometimes the instructor's credibility. So all these stages are to still to know about the product or the brand and to gain the trust of a viewer. And then comes the conversion stage. This is actually where the sale happens. This is actually where the viewer is turned into a customer. In this example, in this particular stage of conversion, the user enrolls into that particular course if everything goes right, if everything aligns with what he needs, and then completes the payment, and he moves from this stage to the next stage called retention. In this retention stage, the continuous engagement with the brand or creator and the continuous development of relationship between the viewer or the customer and the brand is built. Let's say the customer will complete the course, and if he likes, he will give the course reviews, and he also gives the reviews to the brand or the creator of the course, and he also refers that particular course or the brand or the instructor to other people in his life, and might also make repeated purchases with this particular
creator. And this is how exactly the marketing funnel analysis works. Right from awareness stage to learning about the product or the brand, and then to getting interested by the curiosity of knowing more about the product or brand, and to considering whether to purchase it or not, or take any action towards it or not, and then to finally convincing themselves to convert into a customer and make a purchase, and then finally being in a retention stage where they build a continuous relationship. And any time in the process, marketing funnel analysis begins by clearly defining all these stages. This step is critical because without clearly defining these stages, performance data lacks context. And once the funnel stages are established, marketers measures how many users progress from one stage to the next. For example, in this case again of the online course creator, if 10,000 users viewed the particular advertisement of a course, let's say only 2,000 people click through the course page, and from there, only 200 people enroll into the course. So each transition provides meaningful insight. And these figures are not just judgments of success or failure. They are behavioral signals that help identify the friction points in the customer journey. A common mistake in marketing evaluation is focusing exclusively on the top of funnel metrics such as impressions, reach, views, likes, and shares. Particularly in the digital creator economy, it is very common to observe content that achieves high visibility but generates minimal engagement or conversion rate. Funnel analysis explains this particular phenomena very clearly. High visibility indicates strong awareness of the brand. However, if users do not progress beyond this stage, the issue lies in the transition of interest or consideration. This may be caused by unclear messaging, lack of differentiation, or insufficient trust signals from the brand or the message. And without funnel analysis, such scenarios are often misinterpreted as content failure, when in reality, they represent stage misalignment.
So let's return to this online course creators example. Suppose the advertising campaign generates very high click through rates, which indicates very strong interest amongst the viewers. But the enrollments remain low, which means the brand or the message failed to deliver the clarity in message and fail to gain the trust among the viewers of that particular message. Now, unlike blaming the entire marketing strategy or the entire marketing ad campaign for this flaw, marketing funnel analysis immediately narrows down this issue to the consideration stage, where you understand that the problem is not with the ad that you posted, but with gaining the trust amongst the viewers without a proper clarity on the product or the service that the brand is providing. And at this point, where you realize that the marketing ad was not the problem, spending more on advertising would be an inefficient decision. Now, this is where exactly the funnel lets you evaluate the landing page where the customers are coming to learn more about the brand or the message. Now, there could be many factors that are affecting the enrollment rate. It could be lack of proper information or unclear learning outcomes or lack of testimonials or social proof, or maybe the pricing issue, or also maybe the not so user friendly interface, or etc. etc. Any one of these or all of these could be contributing to the disengagement of the viewers. And this is exactly where the marketing funnel analysis comes into the picture, and this allows the marketers to locate what are the particular factors that are impacting the enrollment rate instead of blindly focusing on changing the entire marketing strategy. And the funnel analysis process has several stages that follows a very logical and structured flow. In the first stage of funnel analysis, funnel stages are defined based on the customer journey and the business objectives. And in the next stage, the conversion rate between all the stages of the funnel are calculated to quantify the overall user progression. And the next step is to identify the primary area of concern, which is the stage where the highest number of drop offs or the disengagement is happening. And then finally, targeted optimization is applied specifically to that particular stage where the primary area of concern is located. For example, if the high number of drop offs are located in the stages between interest and consideration, you might want to work on improving the messages that you're providing, or the user interface, or the pricing, or the clear visibility of the brand or the message. And this targeted approach ensures that the resources are allocated efficiently and strategically. The one most important thing that the marketing funnel analysis reveals is that customer drop off is not always a bad thing. Not every person who enters the funnel is ready to take the action immediately. Some users may be still learning about the product or the brand, and some users may be still exploring the options, or some users might simply not be in a right place to take the decision. And this is completely a normal consumer behavior. The best part of the funnel analysis is it helps the marketers to understand that the drop off is not directly means failure. It simply acts as a diagnostic information which lets you understand where and why and how the issue is caused. Marketing is not about forcing conversions or pushing the customers to be ready to make a decision. So rather than pushing the customers to be ready to make decisions, funnel analysis allows the marketers to give the customers their own pace and time to make the decisions. It allows the marketers to adjust the communications in a way that helps users make informed decisions in a better way. So from analytical standpoint, marketing funnel analysis offers a significant value to any organization. It significantly improves the decision making by clearly showing which stage of the funnel requires attention and focus instead of relying on assumptions or trial or error methods. And this allows the teams to focus their efforts in a place where it creates great impact on the marketing strategies that they adapt. Funnel analysis also enhances the overall consumer experience. By aligning content, messages, offers with user intent at every stage, marketers can create interactions that feels more relevant and less intrusive. In addition to that, it also helps the brands to not to spend so much on the stages of the funnel that are already performing well, instead to focus on the stages that requires the actual attention and the focus. And most importantly, the marketing funnel analysis shifts the entire marketing strategies from reactive tactics to informed data driven designs, which means the entire marketing decisions are guided by the actual consumer behavior rather than simple guesswork. So, to conclude all in one, the marketing funnel analysis is a fundamental marketing analytics concept that converts customer behavior into actionable insights. And this understanding allows both marketers and businesses understand and align their efforts according to the customer needs and design all the marketing strategies that are both efficient and ethical. One thing that I can vouch for is funnel analysis is not about forcing conversions. It is about understanding how people make their decisions and supporting them at every stage possible. So, if you are a student or a content creator or a business owner or a simply marketing enthusiastic and you hopped on to the video till the end, let me know in the comments which stage of the funnel that you feel is very challenging in the real world marketing. And thank you for watching the video till the end.